Ladies and gentlemen, our second fight of the night takes place in the 155-pound weight class. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Staunton, Virginia, representing Neutral Corner Boxing, Poetic Justice St. Clair. And in the red corner, fighting out of Oak Hill, West Virginia, representing Signal 12 Gym, Noah Precious Pyatt.
Move around. All right, with the announcements in, we'll get our fighters to the middle with the referee, get their instructions.
And this should be a fun one, folks.
Fight in the 155-pound division. Justice St. Clair in the blue corner, Noah Pyatt in the red. Justice St. Clair coming in with the nickname Poetic Justice. I like that one. It's a good nickname.
That is a good nickname.
Signal 12 has a couple of guys here fighting tonight, including one of the professionals. And here we go with the glove touch. We're underway. First round. Looks like St. Clair's coming forward with a lot of pressure trying to get inside.
Good head movement.
St. Clair is coming out in the southpaw stance, so we got a southpaw versus orthodox matchup with the right hand versus the left hand.
That always makes for an interesting matchup.
Yeah, you know what you might see is the front foots are going to step on each other's. A couple of times they probably aren't meaning to do that, but like that right there, they trip over. It's just the matchup like that, the stance matchup that tends to happen. Also, you'll see their jabs running into each other's a lot, and you'll see them looking for that the two or the cross. Heads colliding, yeah. You might see that their heads tend to kind of lean in and possibly collide somewhat. Now, both guys are going to be trying to circle out towards the jab hand, so you'll see St. Clair circling out toward his right, where Pyatt's going to be trying to circle out towards his left. Good head movement by St. Clair. Pyatt's trying to find that jab.
It's like both fighters are trying to study each other right now.
Yeah.
A lot of action, but St. Clair does come in and wrap up.
Yeah, both fighters are being defensively minded here. You know, very different from that first fight. We had tons of offense in the first fight, and in this one we're getting to see a good bit of defense, and these guys are trying to calculate and trying to strategize. Good right hand.
St. Clair comes back with the right hand of his own. Still not a whole lot has landed this round. Good head movement by both fighters.
Yeah, we got.
And with the touch of the gloves, we are live for round two.
Right off the bat, both fighters are going for a lot of fakes. So they must have both been hearing that from their coaches in the corner in between rounds. We got a little turn of action here where now St. Clair's starting to back up. I think both of them are just looking, trying to read their opponent.
Big right miss. You're right. The distance management by St. Clair is becoming an issue.
Yeah, and if you notice, St. Clair is going to be stepping in with his lead foot a little big. It's kind of coming out in front of his jab, which is going to make him a little bit heavy on the foot. It's going to be a little harder for him to change directions.
Set that up with the jab.
Pyatt's corner calling for some setups with the jab. And here we go. A nice combination. Forces St. Clair to wrap up.
Little tie up and push off. These guys are trying to keep it clean, keep boxing.
Work the jab. Let's go. Work.
There's some noticeable swelling on the right side of St. Clair's face.
Work the jab.
Yeah,
His chin is up.
Yeah, his chin's hanging out a little bit up. You know, that's going to open up some holes.
Right here, bring him over here. Let's go work.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
All right, round 3 is underway. It's all about who wants it more now. We're going to see a little pickup in the action. Both fighters trying to score with that lead hand and then find something behind it.
Jab first, jab. Go, jab. Double it up.
Nice straight right from Sinclair.
Yeah, so good counter punches landed on the way back. He's fighting off his back foot. But he's getting a couple shots in, but I think, ultimately he needs to get off the ropes.
Pyatt just been merciless going to that body.
Yeah, Pyatt's really trying to be the forward aggressor now.
Big shot upstairs and then immediately back to the body. Pyatt.
Little push off from
Go,
Sinclair.
go, baby, go.
And he's really loading up on that right hand whenever he gets the breakaway. But immediately goes back to his bread and butter, which has been his body shots.
Little tying up here. The referee's going to break him up. Good job by the referee. Got to get in there quick. Yeah, looks like Sinclair's might be a little hurt. He's covering up a lot.
Pyatt's really putting a lot of force behind these punches here, looking for the finish. You gotta imagine he smells blood in the water now.
Sinclair's able to push him away for a moment. Pyatt's right back in there.
Immediately back to the body. Sinclair responds with an uppercut of his own to the body. Immediately we go back to Pyatt.
Sinclair's doing a good job defending himself and just, grabbing out when he needs to. But right now it looks like this round's going in favor of Red Corner as well, just off aggressiveness and number of punches thrown.
With a unanimous decision scored 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. Your winner from the red corner, Noah